Why would you do that after telling him that you're his father? Hello everyone, welcome back to the Casper Fox channel. My name is Casper Fox. Good guess, that's right, that's me. And today we are back with Beetlejuice. I always realize how groggy my glasses are when I start recording. So that is why I'm going to use them to clean it. Last time we checked out Ready, Set, Not Yet, but we had the lovely couple who sang gracefully, who fell through a floorboard and died. And it was very sad, but not really, because we're happy, or whatever Beetlejuice is about. We don't know what it's about. I think it's a show about death. Morgan, confirm. Thank you, Morgan. Alright, today we are checking out, so over on Patreon, we're doing 2 episodes. So today in this session, we are checking out In Between Dialogue, The Whole Being Dead Thing Part 2, and In Between Dialogue, The Whole Being Dead Thing Part 3. And apparently, The Whole Being Dead Thing Part 3 is only on the stage. It is not on the soundtrack. That's first episode, so that's the one you'll see today. And then next week on YouTube, we're doing an In Between Dialogue scene, and then Dead Mom. So those are the 2 you can find if you are watching this over on Patreon. I'm probably in Chicago right now, probably in my later stages of my Chicago trip, if I remember correctly. But yeah, if you guys want early access, I'm recording this on the 18th of April, so you can get an idea of how far in advance I usually record this type of content. So if you want that, you can go over and support me over on patreon.com/whatever the link is in the description. It's the first link. So thank you very much for that. Let us get into the first In Between Dialogue, then The Whole Being Dead Thing Part 2, and another Whole Being Dead Thing Part 3. Let's do it. That's funny as hell. For real.
I can't make a living say my name, but with a little help from me, those newly deads can. And then the B-man's free and the Mai Tais are on me. But first, I gotta toss the rule book. And speaking of, right on time! The rule book. I present the handbook for the recently deceased.
World building, I guess.
All goods should proceed directly to the netherworld. No, not gonna do that. I gotta keep these lovebirds here with me so they can haunt their house.
Oh.
Hey, Mom. We got any kids in the audience? Okay, right there. Puppet show! Mr. Beetlejuice. Yes, book. Where do books go when they die?
Oh my god.
I don't know, book. Let's find out.
So is this a kid-friendly show? What's the rating for this? If there's a kid in the front row of this performance, I assume that it is, but yeah.
Tell my story.
That was not very kid-friendly.
Sometimes puppet shows are sad. Oh, crap! Holy smokes, that was some fall!
I guess the floor gave out.
I didn't think it was that weak. Are you alright, hon?
I think so.
Oh, God.
You are like ice.
Freezing.
Oh, Nathan. I don't remember being inside.
Oh.
Lucky.
Interesting. And something we have heard, and something that has become a reoccurring musical danger motif in a sense, or that something is near, is this tremolo on the violin or the string instrument here. We've heard it in Phantom, we've heard it in Heathers, we've heard it in Hadestown, we heard it in Legally Blonde. It seems to just be this universal stage musical language of the danger is near.
From that height, that could have been bad.
That's strange. It's not hot.
My whole life flashed before my eyes.
Bo-bo.
Started asking myself the big questions, like, why are our bodies still in the basement?
You're asking yourself that? What the f?
I don't think we survived that fall.
You did.
Oh, God.
I know. There's still so much I wanted to do.
Aww.
Hey, we're still together. Huh? We're still in our house, all our stuff is here. I mean, let's say we are dead. I mean, that's bad, obviously, but maybe. Maybe nothing has to change.
I mean, he's kind of right.
Hi. Do not be afraid. You are dead. I am also dead. Maybe we can help each other. What's up? Plan B. I'm gonna need some help.
Okay, so here we go. The Whole Being Dead Thing. Musical animatic. Surely not.
Ready? Okay.
This is not Himena. What? That is sick and a delightful surprise. If you guys don't know, I work with Himena on Stories from Styx, who did the Minos animatic. You put a little part of it here, Morgan.
Maybe you were a king or treated like a worm. I'll make the last decision when the court is adjourned.
Absolute cinema. Yeah, amazing person to work with, at least in SFS. And now we get to see them doing the whole Being Dead thing part 2. So thank you, Himena. Of course, make sure to check out the original in the description. The in-between scenes are some little thingamabobs that my editors and that my lovely Malie Akua has put together for me, which is really, really nice. But these you can actually watch publicly, the animatics. And I highly suggest that if you're watching this, don't use it as a market substitute. Go check out Himena's channel. So let's do it. It's in the description.
Okay, hi, I'll be your guide. I'll be your GUIDE to the other side. Don't go to the netherworld. Netherworld? Did I say netherworld? Never mind. I'm a B to the double.
Why does it sound like a cheerleading chant?
To the netherworld. Netherworld? Did I say netherworld? Never mind. I'm a B to the double E, J, F, Q, and Jesus. I can't spell.
Okay, very what I'm kind of reminded. I've not seen Grease. I've heard like one of the songs with how the bass line is a little bit swinging and how the drums are produced. It sounds a lot like this. So is he bringing in cheerleading? Yeah, that's what I said. Like it's like a cheering thing. Like Americans love their assembly rally thingy-mabobbies that you guys do in your little high school gyms when. Yeah. So interesting.
He'll be your guide. He'll be your GUIDE to the other side.
Were their eyes bleeding? Oh my god.
E to the other side.
Let's all get naked. No. Yeah, worth a try.
Why not?
I'm the B to the double E, T, L, E to the J, U, I, C, E. Yeah.
What is happening?
Dude, so far it's just a bass line, do 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 do, and then a kick drum on do do ga do do ga, and then we have some horns filling in the spaces as a call response.
I understand it's a lot to process, but the good news is you and your spouse died in your own house. That gives you clout. That means the two of you should stick around. Lucky for you, I dropped by. Yeah, you seem like nice guys. A little on the Pottery Barn and dry white wine side. As for me, I've been scaring for millennia. I'm the bio-exorcist, giving houses enemas.
It's interesting. Giving houses enemas. That's f***ed up, man. It's interesting that we have a more rap approach to this song from what we've heard. So far, we started with a ballad, and then we came into this whole Being Dead thing, which was this show tune, jumping around in genres, right? Now we're a little bit more like rally assembly, but with a rap approach. It's a very interesting take.
Flush out all the breathers, you can breathe easy. You stick with me, I'm like a ghost zombie Jesus.
Ghost zombie Jesus.
And I do it for the love of it. Money, yeah, who
Goat Sumpy Jesus.
Jesus.
Ghost zombie Jesus.
That's f***ed up.
For the love of it. Money, yeah, who gives a shit? I think we're a perfect fit. Come on, let's make out a bit. I think we're a perfect fit. Come on, let's
Is he trying to kiss the guy?
make out a
And does she drop kick him? Absolute cinema.
It's the perfect day to die, 'cause this guy happened to be passing by to give you control of your soul through the whole
Oh.
Being Dead thing.
And we have so we have those. So they're not gang vocals; they are harmonized gang vocals. So they're just choir in a sense, right? And they're mixed more in the front, which means they're supposed to be part of the primary soundscape with how the vocals are mixed in the lead as well. Interesting, we get some melody doubling here, which is very common in musicals, especially. I think Epic has is very, very prompt on melody doubling. You can always hear an instrument doubling the lead vocal on most Epic tracks, and here you can hear it as well with the guitar here.
Through the whole Being Dead thing.
That was true.
Perfect day to die, 'cause this guy happened to be passing by to give you control of your soul.
Hear that? Bow, no, 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 no. Very nice change up.
Whole Being Dead thing.
And then the motif coming back.
The whole Being Dead thing.
Little major chord here. Wait. That's really interesting. This sounds like a preset on Logic, the gospel choir preset on Logic. I'm sure that this is an ensemble vocal. Because the whole being dead thing is definitely not. This sounds like a preset. But it could also be that these incredible singers are just that good at vibrato. Oh, and we actually get a little... Okay. I don't know if they're... we're gonna watch it.
Boy, do you know how to pick 'em or what? Let me ask you a question. Guy talk. How'd you do it? How'd you get her to marry you? Who are you? You don't recognize me. I'm your father.
Dad? Oh no. Wait.
Who are you? Let me ask you a Excuse me. Boy, do you know how to pick 'em or what? Let me ask you a question. Guy talk.
Is that Alex Brightman? It might just be because the sound is slightly like it sounds like it's a slightly pitched up.
How'd you do it? How'd you get her to marry you?
How'd you do it? Like it's more like it's a little chipmunkified.
Who are you? You don't recognize me. I'm your father.
I'm your father's nuts. He kind of looks like Mortius. Mortius, is this your father?
Wait, what? That doesn't look like me.
You are adorable.
Why would you do that after telling him that you're his father? That's so up. It's so messed up in so many ways. I say, as I am deeply rooted in Greek mythology, where this is a common occurrence. I even play in Stories from Styx. I even sometimes we gloss over the fact that I literally play a guy who kidnaps his niece to marry her. Yay.
I couldn't help myself. I have been waiting for so long for you people to die, and now you're here, and I just think we're gonna make such a great team, don't you?
Okay.
Oh, thank you very much. You give me a boner.
Bro, my ever since I got into musicals, my dream role has been Orpheus. This might this might overtake what the shit he gets to say. That's so funny. That's a femur.
Hire you right now. Hire you for what? To teach you to scare. The people who bought your time moves differently when you're dead. The boys escape from the
Okay, so a little bit more world building. Time moves differently when you're dead, so it's very fast, which is a nice plot device.
keen observation.
He pulls a teacher pointer out of his nose? How the does that... Wait, Morgan, what does that look like on stage? I'm gonna watch it at the premiere.
You see?
That's really up. Yeah, that's weird. Okay, anyway.
You see? The living ignore the dead. We are invisible. And breathe their stupid little lives. Most of them never notice anything strange or unusual unless you make them. And that's why you need me.
What? What? So much is happening. Poses like water chair scene from Flashdance on Atom. What the does that mean? Hang on. Flashdance of Atom, who's my other editor. Ciao, Camo. Morgan's gonna have to put so many cameos in this video. I'm sorry. Let's have a look at this. Oh my. Oh. Is it this? Morgan, confirm if it's that. But cool? Oh, I'm so stupid. The thing is not called Flashdance on Adam. From Flashdance, and he's doing the move on Adam, the character. Just say his name 3 times.
This is all happening very fast. I mean, we just talked. Now you're here and they're here.
Yes, I get it. I totally get it. But the two of you are special. You die together. That never happens.
I think it happens.
It's a murder-suicide, which means
I was just about to mention Romeo and Juliet, but I didn't want to.
metaphorically, and just remember. Who cares? Let's go into the dump. The dump? Did they say the dump? They said the dump. They can't take that to the dump. They're taking it to the dump, and without me, they're going to do that to everything.
Uh-oh.
Please say yes. Please say yes. Please say yes.
Hired.
Tell us what to do. You said yes.
Yoo-hoo!
Great choice. You won't regret it.
Peak. So this is literally literally like, even if it's a part 3, this could literally be the whole Being Dead thing part 2 reprise. Same thing. Nice. Na 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 na. Saying you're freak. I do this bullshit like 8 times a week. Peak. Now get in the attic. Cinema, absolutely. Peak. Okay. Now, for next week, we will be taking a look at In Between Dialogue, which is this one, which is like a 4-minute In Between Dialogue, and then we're going to do the Dead Mom song. So that was it for today. I hope you enjoyed my little breakdown. I must admit, the whole Being Dead thing part 2 didn't have much musically. There's like 4 or 5 instruments, and we broke that down pretty quickly. Pretty basic structure, pretty basic time signature, nothing major to talk about. So I apologize if the analysis part of today's episode was a little lacking, but there wasn't much to break down, I must admit. I hope you guys are enjoying the reactions anyway. If you are, please remember to subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment. What's your favorite Beetlejuice song? Be as vague as you possibly can. And thank you so much to the patrons over here that are supporting me and my dream of being a full-time content creator, which I'm living right now. I'm very, very thankful for that. I keep saying it, but that does not mean make it less true. I'm very, very grateful for the stuff that you guys do for me. I think that Beetlejuice is turning out to be absolutely incredible, and I cannot wait to explore more. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next week for more Beetlejuice. Take care.